Hi everybody, I'm Dan Joseph with MRC-TV. Today I'm at the ending of the Police Unity Tour, which was a bike ride from New Jersey, and it's ending here in Washington, D.C., and it is to honor those who have died in the line of duty. Today we're going to try to talk to some of the participants and get their views on how the media and the government has responded to some of the recent events that have occurred in places like Baltimore and Ferguson. Are you an officer?
A captain with the Maryland Transportation Authority.
I'm a sergeant with the Van Buren Police in Maine.
Each one of us represents at least one law enforcement officer that's been killed in the line of duty, or two. That's why I looked at my wrist. Like, we wear bracelets basically that are inscribed.
And my husband was killed in 2011.
I am riding for one of my best friends who was shot and killed May 1st, 2014.
He was shot with, I guess, 5 other officers in Jersey City.
He was shot and killed in line of duty January 31st of last year.
You look at these walls, and there's over 20,000 names.
Yeah,
I read for every one of those.
Okay.
I think that we have a very skewed perception of society, and this ride proves, as we're riding, all the people that come out of their houses to thank us for being out there and riding. It shows us that we deal with 5% of the population 95% of the time. The rest of the nation's population are happy to see us there.
I think this year there's 1,600 to 1,800 bicyclists who have to raise money on their own in order to do this. And they usually ride for someone they've lost.
Do you think law enforcement is being treated unfairly?
In some aspects, yes.
Do you feel law enforcement has been portrayed in the media recently? Do you think it's fair? Do you think they've been portrayed unfairly?
I definitely think it's unfair.
Aren't being given credit for what they really do, and all we hear is the negative.
It's a sad state. They need to be honoring those that are protecting us every day, and not keep showing the pictures and the names of those that have done harm to them, but honor those that have sacrificed their lives to protect others.
I do think they don't get the benefit of the doubt. I think there's too much of a rush of judgment.
I think the media hurts the image of police overall. I think if they would tell more good stories like this, people would have a greater appreciation for what we do every day.
A lot of politics is responsible. I think they portray a certain thing, they jump on something, and no matter what it is, it's like whatever serves their own political purpose. I think it's really, it instigates instead of mediates anything.
It definitely came to a point where at least perception of the police was wrong. Or not as good, certainly, as it should have been.
It's not right. They're being treated like trash.
I think it's been a little disrespectful, the lack of appreciation there's been for the officers, straight from the White House. Even looking at Officer Moore's death and his funeral, and nobody sent from the White House staff to go to that.
In Missouri, President Obama sent people from the White House for that gentleman's death. How many fallen officers has he ever sent anybody to? None.
What I want to ask you is, how does it make you feel when you see all these people riding in the streets and marching and...
It's disgusting.
Okay.
It's absolutely disgusting. These people have families that come here, and it's disgusting what they say and do.
When a police officer dies, they walk through a line of fellow officers. We don't have riots. We don't destroy our town.
Why do you think it's caught such fire? Why do you think there's so many people in the streets who have bought into this idea that the cops are the ones who are causing the problem?
I think they're uneducated, really.
That's not respecting your phone.
Are you worried that because of all this, cops are not going to are going to be
absolutely
targeted
more?
Every
day my son-in-law goes out that something's going to happen.